Former U.S. Navy Lieutenant Commander and founder of Islamic Forum for Democracy, Dr. Zuhdi Jasser. He's also running for Congress. It's good to have you, sir. What do you make of this plan of Rand Paul's?
Well, I think it hits the nail on the head, which is, we have this illusion of market care. And bottom line is let's talk affordability, the price corrections in a system that only consolidates, that only looks at letting the C-suites profit off of subsidies, only price corrects up. It never price corrects down. Why? Because there's no competition. And what Rand is talking about, Senator Paul is talking about getting some competition in insurance so that there isn't just 4 companies of the Fortune 5 or Fortune 10, but rather more insurance available across lines, letting people use medical savings accounts, healthcare savings accounts, so that they can vote with their feet on where they want to go and begin to have actual competition. There is no more competition. Call it Obamacare, call it ACA, whatever you want. It's a socialized system with a consolidating few companies that are now driving up prices up and up, and they control a quarter of the American economy, and they claim they are the victims of affordability when in fact they're causing the lack of affordability in healthcare and the rest of the economy.
I'm a simple conservative guy. I believe in the free market. And you're right, Obamacare is a socialist failure. It has failed. We have never been paying more out of pocket. Our plans are garbage. And trillions of dollars have been padding the pockets of the traitorous insurance companies. So that's wrong. I say we got to get government and the insurance companies out of our healthcare decisions. We should be able to deduct healthcare costs on our tax forms. We should have health savings accounts that you mentioned that build interest-free, and only have inexpensive catastrophic loss policies to handle, the proverbial cancer diagnosis or getting hit by a bus. What is wrong with that as a starting point?
Nothing. And the bottom line is the C-suites have increased the cost of healthcare from 10% into administration up to 20 to 30% being spent no longer on point of care. And in the patient's room, along with, I'm in primary care, and every day I'm talking to my patients, and there are 20 other institutions and people in our exam room controlling formularies, controlling imaging orders and prior authorizations, and limiting patient choice and making them wait by rationing either by cost or rationing because of decreased choice as physicians retire and the market gets consolidated. So the way to fix it is to expand choice, to increase competition, to let me get paid the same as the hospital across the street for providing the same service, yet they get subsidies and are providing supposed charity care. Why don't we reform the nonprofit status of these hospitals where everybody on the top floor is making 7-8 figures, and yet they're continuing to see that they need subsidies while we are barely increasing 1% to 2%, while the cost to me and my payroll and elsewhere is 20-30% up year to year.
Good grief. Dr. Zuhdi Jasser, we're in a mess. I just hope that the American people can get real and get Congress, get the government, and get insurance companies the heck out of healthcare. Thank you, sir. Coming up, the history of flocked trees and whether that white coating belongs in your living room or not. We're going to show you that next on Newsmax.